Hello and welcome back. My name is Andrei,
And I'm Dominika,
and we're back again with another reaction to.
to the Charlie Daniels Band with the song Simple Man.
All right.
Okay, so Tony, thank you so much for your another request.
Thank you.
And thank you for introducing us to the country music. That's my understanding from your message. We don't know much about country music.
Not much. That's
No,
correct.
not much. And this is our first on the channel, I believe.
Could be.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
And you mentioned in your message to pay attention to the lyrics because it's very important. A simple man it actually indicates a little bit, but we check the lyrics because there's no captions in here, so we check the lyrics a little bit and it's definitely up Andre Street. It's almost like I was reading lyrics about my husband, so
My cup of tea.
yes, so I'm very curious to check it out.
Well, no, I'm really nice. I'm a simple man. What can I say?
Exactly,
You know what I
my
mean?
point.
I'm a simple man. No, I get it. What you mean. All right, ready?
Yeah.
This is not about me.
I ain't nothing but a simple man. They call me a redneck, I reckon that I am, but this thing's going on, make me mad down to the core. I have to work like a dog to make ends meet. There's crooked politicians and crime in the street, and I'm madder than hell, and I ain't gonna take it no more.
Yeah.
We tell our kids to just say no, and then some panty-waist judge lets a drug dealer go. He slaps him on the wrist and he turns it back out on the town. But if I had my way with people selling dope, I'd take a big tall tree and a short piece of rope. I'd hang 'em up behind and let 'em swing till the sun goes down. Well, you know what's wrong with the world today? People done gone, put their Bibles away. They're living by the law of the jungle, not the law of the land. Well, the good book says it, so I know it's the truth. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. You better watch where you go and remember where you've been. That's the way I see it, I'm a simple man.
Ooh, I do like it.
If I may say, it sounds very American, isn't it? The country
Well,
music is very much American music comes
that
from.
it
That's
is.
what that's where it comes from, in my understanding. But you know what?
Well,
I-
it's not my first country
That's
music song
correct.
ever, because I did kind of during the life. I heard so many. Probably.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
true.
love the voice. Of course, the message is you know what? How you cannot be pissed off on the world? Tell me how. If it's true what he's saying.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. Definitely. And you know what? I don't know when that song. Probably we should have checked when that song came out. But
it's feel
it
it's for today,
applies.
yes.
I want to say it applies to these days, to past days, to probably future days as well. Everything he's saying, it's coming from his heart. It's coming from his kind of
Working
like a
hard for the
background
family, all
experience
this, yeah.
and all that. And it's so true. And these days more than any days. Although, like I said, probably in the future it's gonna get even worse. It's
But you don't predict the future, do you?
well, with seeing the direction the world is going
Well,
to, I don't
It's
hold
no
any.
direction. It's really
That's
chaos.
what I mean. It's a
yeah.
chaos, but he definitely, and you, although it's got kind of like a jolly sound to it,
Mhm.
but you can hear the anger in his voice,
Mhm.
and
It's pissed off.
for sure, 100%, I agree, and I understand his emotions in there.
But
Wow,
you know
they
what?
say it as it is. They doesn't hold back. Crooked politicians and panty wet
Yeah.
judge or something.
You know that I like rap, but this is kind of a rap in it's a different sound. I can say that because they go the same with they have
With the message and the
yeah.
topic. Yeah, I know what you mean.
I just love it, honestly.
Should we continue?
Yeah.
I'm very curious. Okay.
the kind of man wouldn't harm a mouse. But if I catch somebody breaking in my house, I got a 12-gauge shotgun waiting on the other side.
That's right.
So don't go pushing me against my will. I don't want to have to fight you, but I darn sure will. If you don't want trouble, then you better just pass me on by. As far as I'm concerned, there ain't no excuse for the raping and the killing and the child abuse. I got a way to put an end to all that mess. You just take them rascals out in the swamp, or put them on their knees and tie them to a stump. Let the rattlers and the bugs and the alligators do the rest. Well, you know what's wrong with the world today? People done gone, put their Bibles away. They're living by the law of the jungle, not the law of the land. Well, the good book says, so I know it's the truth. An eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. You better watch where
True
you
that.
go and remember where you've been. That's the way I see it. I'm a simple man.
Yeah, that's right. You know.
Yeah, but you know what? Sorry,
Come on.
I'm gonna say. I no.
I am 100% agree with.
No, I want to say, me too. I'm 100%. It's very, how should I put it? It's very controversial. I say it's very controversial. These days, probably it's very controversial. But going down, you peel all the layers of what you cannot do, what you should and shouldn't do. And then the bottom line is, you do something bad, you should pay for it. And it should be end of the story. It shouldn't be, all this taken into consideration, but what was the circumstances, what was it, or maybe when he was singing about the rapists and child abusers and all that.
Find excuses.
And very often you hear about, these kind of people, and I watch a lot of crime documentaries about different topics, not
Right.
only murdering people. And then very often say, the upbringing played a role. I'm not saying it didn't, but at some point in your life, you're an adult person and you have to think, my father was abusing me, so then I go and do the same. I beat my wife, I beat my kids, At some point, you have to take responsibility for your actions and stop making excuses. And it's exactly how he says. You do some bad, there is going to be a punishment. It shouldn't be even questioned about. It shouldn't be checking why you did it. You did it. It's your eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. And I agree to a certain extent.
Why?
Because
You
then
don't like alligators?
because then sometimes you have to kind of see the bigger picture. So not always everything is black and white.
It's kind of is. It's good and wrong. It's just that simple.
I'm agreeing with
It's
that.
no.
I know it's not the middle.
Excuses.
Yes.
I mean, like you just said, you made a mistake.
You own it.
Yeah, that's for sure. You done something. You apologize. If it's something that you cannot apologize, you just get paid for that. What you done. That's easy. You choose to be good or you choose to be bad, and it's simple.
I know, I agree. And you know what, when he was saying that, put the Bible away, that's exactly what's happening. People forget about the values these days, and everything is so easy. And everything is, when I say easy, it's so easy to talk about violence. It's so easy to promote violence on the internet. It's so easy to, to buy drugs. It's so easy to sell drugs. And everything is kind of easy, and comes down to the fact that the values at core don't exist anymore as much as they used to, Even
True.
the one example, when I was, I don't want to say I'm an older lady. I'm not an older lady, absolutely not. But being mature, I would say.
Right.
And looking at my parent generation, and their most of my friends' parents are still together. But most of including myself, but most of my son's friends' parents are separated, or they divorced, or it's a second marriage, third marriage. And I was a single mom as well. And why is that happening? Why is so easy to, and living in, of course, nothing against UK, because I had a wonderful time in there, but living in the UK, you see things a little bit completely different than it was in Poland. In England, it's very easy to, it's not easy, that's not what I'm saying, it's easy, but it's easy when you're a single parent. It's easy when, to get married. It's easy to get divorced. It's easy to go out and...
That I want to say, Yeah, I'm agree with that. But I think it's exactly the same easy in Romania or anywhere
Yeah,
else.
I think now,
I mean,
but
people,
I'm
they
talking when
don't.
I was growing up. So I came from Poland when there was
You
a
try to say back in the days when
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
a bit
yeah,
different,
yeah.
but
And then
back in the days
most of
probably
my
was a bit
adult-
different. In UK, it was different
That's
everywhere
true,
else.
that's true.
These days, people have no more value. They don't have more the respect. You just don't commit. You just go in something. Yeah, you just change like socks and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean nothing.
Yeah,
You
that's
just
true.
you like what. You marry for a summer, for a weekend, for it's like you buy a dog for a Christmas and it's just a present and,
then,
you chuck it in a suit. It's just like that. People just don't. It's not like was before. Like all the time when we say, "Oh, I like the old music," it just give you such a different kind of vibe. And I'm not saying the new music is.
Yeah, I know.
but
It's
It was
exactly, yeah.
I feel like more serious. Thing was more. Even the car. Look back in the day, you have a truck or a car. Was even running
Lasting.
now, and now you just change it a year because electric computer
I
something
think it
is
definitely
burn
applies
out.
to every aspect of the life.
Everything.
Although I'm not saying that everybody who got divorced or everybody who got in their life who got who was a single parent like me, it's a bad person and they just don't have any values. That's absolutely not what I'm saying, because I believe I have some values, and being a single parent, I've never been in a married relationship when I had my son. And then also, as a given example that it happened in the past, my grandmother, when was back in the day, she divorced my grandfather because he was abusing alcohol quite a lot. And although he was absolutely amazing grandfather, she just said, I don't want to do it anymore. So, and back in the day, everybody looked at her as pointing fingers as well. How come in Poland, how come how
It was embarrassing.
how you gonna make
now it's so
the end
casual.
with 2 kids?
Now
Now that's the idea.
It's a normal.
Yeah.
It's a normal
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, exactly.
But it's not like you say back in the day didn't happen, because you sometimes you don't marry, sometimes things go wrong or something. God knows what's happening.
Mhm.
But now it's much more. Now it's really you just probably the percentage back in the day and percentage now is just skyrocketing. Is just I don't know.
Yeah. That's
And,
correct. We're so sorry again. The song sparked a discussion in the middle
Did
of
I
the song.
shout? Because sometimes when you talk,
I don't know. Maybe we
the
did.
song.
Let us know if we shouted a little bit, got carried away. And in the middle of the song again.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, me too.
But I do love the voice. I love the message, everything. Honestly, I like it.
Let's finish the song and then we can talk about the song itself and the guy's voice and music, right?
All right.
That's the way I see it, I'm a simple man. Watch where you go and remember where you've been. That's the way I see it, I'm a simple man.
Really?
I really broke the song. I'm so sorry.
I don't know. I believe it's longer. Maybe it is.
Really? Oh, I'm so sorry.
It's always like that with us. But it's finished. I stop again. Oh, fuck. I pressed on something else. So
Well,
that's
that
not.
means we have to listen to that now.
I pressed by
Charlie
mistake.
Daniels.
That's alright.
Wow. Okay, so this song, I'm so sorry. I broke the song completely. I do apologize, but wow.
And I didn't want to put on pause. And anyway.
I'm not a big fan of country music in general. That's not my choice of music. There are a few songs, like you said, you know, and I know it's a big industry of country music in America. That's for sure. They have the big artists and all that, but it's just not music close to my heart, I would say. But I did enjoy that song, and definitely the message is something I concur.
You know, I just say simple like that. I like Simple Man, so that's
Yeah.
what tells you
Lucky
why.
for me, I like Simple Man too. So
Yeah.
no, it's a good thing. What
I've been
was
trying to
that?
say it was something
No.
cheeky in there.
Absolutely nothing. G.
Alright.
I do like the straightforward man, and I feel you like that. So that song was pretty cool. Thank you, Tony, so much. Maybe our reaction was a bit weird, but it was.
it's
I
always
think
like
because
that,
of the
so.
message as well. I did enjoy to listen to that. And I could hear it was definitely country. You could
Oh,
hear
yeah,
country,
yeah, that's
but
for
I could
sure.
hear. I was looking at him and I was thinking, yeah,
He was-
everything was like you almost like you cheer for. He said, yeah, you're right.
I
Yeah.
feel a badass guy.
Yes,
You don't mess
that's
with
true.
him.
No.
If you get in his house,
No,
you have
that-
it prepared.
Yeah.
All right. Hope you enjoy our reaction and see you again next time. Have a lovely day and all the best. Bye. We keep going. Yeah.
Yeah.